Hello and welcome, I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me. And here we are starting a new game, a new series. This is the RTS game I was referring to a few days ago, which was supposed to go up yesterday, Saturday, but I ran into some issues. Surprise, surprise, these games just don't want to work for me right away, but yeah, I don't know if any of you have ever heard of this. It's Rise of Nations. This is it. Oh wow, cool! It like highlights. That's interesting. It's the expansion, Thrones and Patriots. It's probably my all-time favorite RTS game. Probably in the top two or three all-time favorite game ever for me. It's kind of old. It was made in like 2000. The original was like 2001 or 2003, and this is, I guess, like 2004. But yeah, I got this not too long after it came out, and I played it with my friends and my dad and stuff. So I have a lot of good memories. It's a pretty awesome game, and even though it's like over 10 years old, the graphics are surprisingly good in game. So yeah, I turned the music down, but maybe like right there. The music's actually pretty cool, but we can adjust that in the game. But yeah, so I think, I mean, Factorio, which is pretty much most of what's on my channel, I guess you could consider kind of like an RTS in a way. I wouldn't just plop it in that category because it is, obviously a really unique game, but so if you guys enjoy that, you'll probably enjoy this. Watching me play it, I hope you do, because I'm gonna do a series on it unless it just gets like no views and no reception or feedback or anything. But yeah, so this is gonna be pretty fun. And as for quality, I did some tests. This should be full screen. But for some reason, since it's an older game, the resolution won't go up to what my monitor and recording is actually at, so I had to change some things, so the resolution might be a little bit fuzzy, and I apologize for that. I'll mess with some stuff some more and see if I can fix it, but it should definitely be watchable on YouTube. So what we're going to do is, now there's the campaign, there's the Conquer the World campaigns, which are actually pretty fun. It's kind of like, well, it's a mix between like an RTS gameplay, but kind of like Risk in a way. You like take these sections and stuff. It's really quite fun. So we might get into that later. For now, though, I'm gonna do a quick battle. Um, uh, um, no, I already know how to play. Thank you. Okay, so one of my favorite things about this game is, one, there's a lot of options to customize, and I'll explain them. Two, there's a lot of nations you can play, all of these, and they all have their perks. And I'm not going to go through every single one because that'd take a while, and there's not really a need to right now. But but yeah, the other thing I really, really like about this game, which I think is kind of unique. I mean, other games do this in a way, but what I like is this goes through many ages. You start pretty much in the Dark Ages, the Ancient Age, which um, players begin with no technologies already researched. So you pretty much don't begin with anything researched already. This is like way, way back, like, like slingshots, and like really, really primitive spears and stuff. And then you can advance all the way, I think, through 8 ages to Information Age, which is pretty much modern day. Now there is a modern age in here, but really that would be probably more like the late 1990s or so, maybe even 1980s. So yeah, it's really cool because you advance through these ages, you research all these technologies, and it's pretty awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do custom teams, and we're gonna choose a map. Now I know all these maps. one of my favorites, because there's resources. There's wood, iron, food, gold, like money, and later on there's oil. And obviously these maps, like the rainforest, we're going to have a ton of wood, but it's kind of crowded with trees. Some of these won't have much stuff. Some will, like the Great Sahara and Southwest Mesa, will probably have a lot of oil. Himalayas will obviously have a lot of iron, mountains. So I'm going to go with, one of my favorite is Southwest Mesa. Because there's like, you can have these high grounds and stuff. It's pretty cool. And I'm going to actually go with large. We're not going to have that many players, but yeah. So game speed, we're going to go fast, just because that's what I'm used to and I'm impatient. So we're going to go with custom rules, and this is how we customize everything. So we don't have mods. Now actually, I actually have a cheat, which I haven't enabled yet, which allows you to go up to 5,000 population, which I may do later, because I usually just like mass produce military, and 5,000 gets or 200 gets a little bit small, kind of cramps my style. So standard, I'm going to start with 2 times the normal resources, otherwise it's going to take a long time. Obviously we won't finish this game in this video, because since you have to go through these ages, each game can take quite a while. But technology, I'm going to go just for this showcase, I'm going to go cheap and fast. And it's not like it's going to be instantaneous. I mean, these still do take quite a while. Reveal map, normal, sure. Standard rules, yeah, standard is probably fine. We're going to start in the Ancient Age, just so I can showcase. We're going to go all the way to the end. So this one here, this is important. This is pretty much how you win these two here. So players are eliminated early only when their nation is completely conquered. So pretty much for this, you have to wipe them off the map just completely, and that can take a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do capital. Players are eliminated early if their nation's capital city is captured and not quickly retaken. And then victory, standard, win by conquest territory or by building wonders. I don't want that, because one way you can win with this is by building wonders, which I'll explain later, and that's kind of cheap. So I'm going to go with conquest, which corresponds with this script. I don't want to do no nukes, because I love nukes. This, I won't do that for this one. We don't want that. I don't think I want that. Yeah, I don't want a computer controlling my stuff. That would really suck. Okay, so yeah, now we just set this up. So for me, I'm going to go with Chinese, because that's my favorite. And here's why. Science research at the library, 20% cheaper. Receive herbal lore, medicine, and pharmaceutical upgrades for free. Start with a large city, which we are anyway, but new cities you found become large cities, and this last part is the most important to me. Citizens, caravans, and merchants created instantly. Because otherwise you would have to wait for them to be created. This way, you click the button and they just pop out. and this is really important for how I like to play. So, yeah, there should be custom teams. I want one. I'm gonna go with me and a computer versus another computer, and we're gonna make the other computer more difficult, except this is not. This is not working how I would like it to. They can both be random. There's a way to set the difficulty of each individual computer, and I'm forgetting what it is, but that would be interesting. Okay, I forget how to change it. Okay, well then we'll just go with this way, and we'll go. I'm on team 1. And we'll put another guy on team 1 and actually, screw this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with 1, and I'm just going to go up against an easy for now to demonstrate, and then we'll get into some harder stuff later. So I want to put them on the other team, and we're going to go ahead and start here. Okay, Chinese, we're good. Let's go. Okay, so these are the unique units that the Chinese get, and of course we didn't get to read that. I don't need to see these, and I'll explain as much as I can. Okay, so here we go. We start with our city. We have a scout, and I'm going to set him on auto explore. He's going to go do his thing, and here you can see our resources. Now, one thing about Rise of Nations, unlike Age of Mythology or something, is these resources don't disappear. You can pretty much infinitely mine them. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to check, make sure all that's there. All these are being... You can only have 5 farms per city. So I'm going to make some more citizens, and I'm going to research pretty much... I'd like to get to the next age. So, I mean, really everything is helpful. And for now, there's not much else we can do. Okay, so now, now we can build a market. And now we can build another city because of one of the researches I did. So I'm going to take a look. So there's a grouping of trees here, one over there. I'm going to build kind of out in front, which might be a bad idea, but I'm going to build there. Because when you build, holy shit. When you build a city, it extends your borders, so I do want to put it kind of close to the border. And we do have a rare resource, so we're going to go ahead and build a caravan, and we can collect it. And you can see here the bonus it gives. And then we're also going to build a merchant, because that's how you get wealth, which, I mean, is pretty much your currency. And they pretty much trade between the two cities. or however many cities you have. And you see when we advanced, we now have iron, which actually we might have had before, and knowledge, which is what you use to research primarily. So to gather our knowledge, we need to gather, I should say increase, heighten our knowledge. We need to build a university. And then I'm going to do this, 10 citizens, which is the max it can hold. And that's done. So what I'm going to do is tell her to go there. And we have 4 guys working, so we need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see these guys take food, and the more of them you make, the more expensive they get. So yeah. So I pretty much just spam citizens, and I can't make this because no wood, apparently. And I need to do some more research here in a second. We have plenty of metal. That does take food, which is a little unfortunate. And what I do, one thing I want to build is this guy, which we get in the medieval ages. Expensive. But these wonders all have special abilities, and this one I really like because I usually tend to focus mostly on economy first, and then on military. So I'm kind of screwed if I don't build this, because what this does is creates a free foot unit every 30 seconds, and then plus half a second for every infantry unit you control. So pretty much the more infantry you have, the slower it gives them to you, but pretty much it just gives you infantry for free, of course minus the cost of building it. So that's pretty important for me. And we need one more. Let's get that. Make another citizen, and we want a temple because the temple expands the borders, it gives the city hit points and attack range. And something that's important to note is that the bigger your borders are, the more wealth you accumulate. You see these kind of gray numbers? This is how much you're getting every 30 seconds. And the bigger your borders are, the more wealth you gain. So I want to make one of these, and you can't have more than like 1 per 2 cities. So I built one. I don't need it yet, but that's okay. I'm going to build another caravan, or merchant. That's a merchant. This is a caravan. We have another rare resource, which gives plus 10 food and plus 10 wood per 30 seconds, and reduces all food costs by 10%, which is pretty damn good. Allows taxation based on percentage of world territory controlled. So this is what you research. And then increases gather rate of merchants, so pretty much just more wealth. And eventually we'll be able to build these two. And we'll build one of these. And I'm going to go ahead and advance right now. I'm actually behind the computer, which is kind of sad. But like I said, I forget what the word is. I kind of build up. So they just move their capital, which doesn't mean a lot to me since I don't see any of their stuff yet. My scout is being a douche and has no idea how to scout. So, terracotta army. We're going to build this. We're going to build this up here because it's, well, the safest area. And I'm going to research this, and then, not that, apparently. Not yet. And I'm just pressing tab, which goes through all the available research. So pretty much we need more wealth, which kind of sucks. Now this is not in the city's limits, which kind of is unfortunate, but And our population, you can see up here, 46 out of 75. Oh, we can get another city, which is kind of important. I'm going to go ahead... Ooh, I'm going to go over here for sure. Because we can tap this guy for more metal. So I've started this. It will tell me when they start a wonder as well. And we have an insane amount of wood. And actually, let me expand these. So pretty much this tells me how many of each thing I have. So I have like the max amount of miners, cutters, and farmers that I can have. I only have half the amount of these guys I can. But right now I'd actually rather spend my wealth on this stuff. And this, well, it does something or other. So increase the borders. Oh. Is something being attacked? I heard something. Okay, so we're going to build more farms. And I should probably get up a barracks or something shortly. Okay, so they just now reached medieval age. I'm somehow still behind them. They're Inca. Oh, damn, that's good. Mines make wealth as well as metal. Wow. And they receive a 25% refund whenever I kill something. Damn, those guys are good. Maybe I should play them. And another thing I like is the, each nation, the buildings and stuff look a bit different. You can see mine look kind of Chinese and Oriental. And the Incas, if this idiot ever reveals them, that's it. Stop doing this. And please don't bark at me. But yeah, you'll see theirs looks different too. Can I fit one more in here? No. So I want to get this. 10 citizens. Perfect. And let's put some scholars on here. This increases attrition, so when they come into my borders, they pretty much get eaten alive by the attrition. Let's increase this one and this one. We're not quite... Actually, let's just get all of them. We're still low on wealth. So what I need to do is I need to build a temple. Really? I can't build on that crap? And then one of these. Just so having more of these increases wealth income, and I queued that up, so they'll do that after. Now I have it set for idle citizens to go gather or build, and I'm not sure why they're not. Maybe it takes a minute. Hey, no. No, hey, psh, where in that? Okay, I guess they're going up there. Okay, so how are we doing? Ooh, nice. So we can get this. It pretty much is just a cumulative thing of the other ones. We are able to get our first knowledge research, or upgrade rather. This allows me to turn my peasants into armed militia, which I don't usually do. So this dude absolutely sucks at his job. Just... He's gonna get fired. I hope he dies over there. Okay, so now we can build granaries, lumber mills, and smelter, and you can see they increase the output of that specific resource in the city by a set amount. So I'm gonna queue this person up to do all of that. Have this person do the same thing here. I certainly did click lumber mill, thank you. And how many more do we need on here? 2? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So we have someone standing around being lazy. Do that, and we have a bajillion metal. So what we can do here is we can actually sell stuff. You can do it here or go into here. So I want, the price is not very good for metal right now, but we have a ton of it, and I'd like to sell it, and obviously the more you sell, the lower the price gets. And yeah, we just have a ton of metal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another citizen. I probably shouldn't be doing this when we only have a 200 population limit. I guess I can kill them off later. And I'm going to build some military. So I'm going to build a barracks here. And then I'm going to queue you up to build a stable as well. And once this person is done, I need you to build a university here. And we need to finish filling out this one. Okay, we can research that, research that. These are the things for the granaries and mills and stuff. We could get this, not that important right now. Okay, so we do have this research, and I think I'm going to end this video here in a minute. It's gone on a little while. Okay, so we can make these 3 types of units, and we can upgrade them as the ages go on. So I'm going to do that. Fire Lancers, nice. Pikemen, and Crossbowmen. And then this, like Cavalry, Knight, and Horse Archer, and each one has their strength and weaknesses, as you can see down there. Strong versus heavy infantry, civilians, weak versus light cavalry, and archers. So you do kind of want to mix and match, especially once you see what your enemy has. There's definitely a lot of strategy goes into this game, hence real-time strategy. So this has already given us quite a few, and when it says unit, it's a set of 3, by the way. So we did find them. So you can see their buildings look different. They're building something. Increase your knowledge production. That thing sucks. That thing's terrible. Why would you do that? Now we can build some more here. Wealth is still what I'm low on. So we want this guy. Increases wealth rate, increase your population limit. Oh, damn. Hell yeah. We definitely want this. So I'm going to take you and, whoa, game. You and one more. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. You know, if this gets even some decent feedback and views and stuff, I will definitely continue. We'll probably do more of these, increase the difficulty of the AI, and maybe go through the Conquer the World campaign. So yeah, I think this guy is a complete idiot. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to doing the next one and all my other videos as well. So as always, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It really helps out. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and take care.